everyone, welcome back. So, hope you're all having a great week. And I've got a new book for you that was sadly disappointing. I think it was, part of it was the title was so, oh my god, I have to read this. So I was super excited, and then it was just kind of meh. It's something that, I mean, if you're a book lover like me, I don't know how you couldn't get sucked into it. It's Guardians of the Forbidden Library by Preston Child. And, I mean, come on now, a book about a forbidden library? That's gotta be awesome, right? There really wasn't a library in it. It's a murder mystery about, this international ring of people that really hate authors and painters and all kinds of artists, apparently. And there's a vague hint of a library, kind of, sorta, at the end. So, not very satisfying when you're thinking there's some, magical lost library of, Atlantis or something, got all this knowledge that most people are definitely not ready to be able to read these books, and it's just, there's nothing really there. We don't really know what's in it or exactly why these people are being killed. I mean, we have a pretty good idea. It's we know kind of who the killers are. They all have Guardian tattooed on their arm. That's kind of stupid. It's you made yourself very, very identifiable, and most of them are professionally done. And so, that's kind of boring. And I got really excited by the author as well, because Preston Child, that pulls into my mind of a murder mystery type that I really love, which is the Pendergast series by Douglas Preston and Lincoln Child. Their later books got too pedestrian for my taste, but I loved the first 18 of them. So it kind of put me in the mind of maybe this is gonna be supernatural library something or other. And it's these retired military guy that now works for the president, going off on essentially we don't really have jurisdiction and we want some deniability, so we're sending you and your 3 buddies. And they just happen to meet these people and foil some plot that you would think it's typical cliche Middle Eastern, except for it's white boys screaming about, you dogs, you work for this government, you're all their dogs, blah blah blah, we're gonna get you. And it's everything except for the person perpetrating it is very cliche and really has no bearing on anything other than, well, we met you in the airport and gave you our seats, and then these bad guys went for you, so we made friends. And that was the entire point of this, is they swear revenge and then do nothing. It was just a setup to bring more people onto this team. And it's everything happens for a reason. Everything's perfect. No matter what happens, it always works out totally perfect. And oh, we're gonna need this. Hey, we just found this new thing. We just met these people. Everything is there's no real suspense to it for me. It felt way too overdone and safe. It's a murder mystery. When there's action, you should be going, oh crap, there's a bunch of people in this group. Somebody might bite it. Nah. Or at least, hey, they made this plan and it didn't survive 5 minutes, because plans never work in the face of reality. Theirs do every time. So it was a very exciting premise, and it tried to leave on a cliffhanger of, you thought everything was perfect, and then, well, it was, except for it wasn't. We had the guy and then we lost him. But, if you're interested still, it is kind of interesting who the bad guy is. And I'd love it if we really got to find out more about the victims. I think that would have been more interesting than the actual story. So, I mean, like, I love the originality, and there were things that I was curious about. I liked the banter between some of these people. Like, part of it was actually kind of funny. At one point, it just got, like, how many times is he going to use this sentence in one page? I want to punch him. But for the most part, I liked the guys giving each other crap. That part was fun. But everything else, it built up to something that it didn't quite meet the promise of. So, yeah. I saw some 5-star reviews, so maybe, if you're not super excited when you start it, it might turn out to be a really good book, but I went into this like, this is going to be awesome! And it was just a murder mystery. So, I guess that's kind of on me. So maybe with this warning, go into it lower expectations, and it might turn out to be a great book. So, hope either way this helps you decide the next book to read, and I will see you next time. Bye! Happy reading!